Ange Postecoglou's return to North London proved to be anything but pleasant, as the former Tottenham boss endured a rough evening at the Emirates during Nottingham Forest's 3-0 defeat to Arsenal. The Australian coach, who only recently took charge at Forest following the dismissal of Nuno Espirito Santo, was given a hostile welcome by Gunners fans, who wasted no time reminding him of his Spurs past. For many Tottenham supporters watching from home, the sight of Postecoglou standing on the touchline in his familiar black jumper, trousers, and trainers was a nostalgic one. Yet instead of admiration, he was met with a barrage of chants from Arsenal fans, some of them harsh, others downright crude. One particularly unsavoury ditty mocked him as a fat Aussie, managing a **** football team, a chant that resurfaced more than once throughout the game. The taunts came just 115 days after Postecoglou had delivered Tottenham their first European trophy in decades, guiding them to Europa League glory with a 1-0 win over Manchester United in Bilbao. Despite that success, Spurs opted not to keep him for a third season. Fans had celebrated him as a hero with an open-top bus parade down Seven Sisters Road, but football's ruthless cycle quickly moved him on. His first assignment with Forest could hardly have been tougher. An away trip to Arsenal, one of the Premier League's strongest sides under Mikel Arteta. A thunderous opener from Martin Zubimendi in the 32nd minute set the tone, and by full-time, Forest had suffered their second consecutive 3-0 league defeat. To make matters worse, Brazilian defender Murillo limped off before half-time, forcing Postecoglou to reshuffle. The Arsenal crowd gleefully piled on. Along with personal digs, they chanted, "You're getting sacked in the morning," and later mocked Forest with the jibe, "Are you Tottenham in disguise?" Postecoglou, calm as ever, refused to rise to the bait during the game, though he did make a sarcastic wave to home supporters as he walked off, an act Spurs fans would have secretly enjoyed. Postecoglou himself acknowledged before kick-off that implementing Ange ball would take time. With only a few training sessions under his belt, he stressed pragmatism and patience. "I can't change everything in a few days," he said, pointing to the need for pre-season preparation to embed his philosophy. Despite the loss, the 60-year-old spoke positively about the Forest dressing room, insisting his players have a clear vision of themselves and the direction, but the road ahead looks challenging. His main striker Chris Wood, fresh off international duty with New Zealand, managed only an hour, while fatigue and injuries limited his tactical options. Still, Postecoglou remains unfazed. Unlike the hyperactive Arteta, he is measured on the sidelines, choosing to trust his players rather than micromanage. His reputation as a composed leader who saves his passion for the key moments was evident once again. For now, the Australian must focus on stabilising Forest and proving that his Europa League success with Spurs was no one-off. Whether his sarcastic send-off to the Arsenal faithful was a moment of frustration or defiance, it added another layer to the fiery North London narrative that seems destined to follow him wherever he goes.